Hello everyone, today I will show you how to replace back glass on iPhone XS. Also, this video will be useful for those who change the broken back glass on the iPhone XS Max. To replace the back glass, I recommend to completely disassemble iPhone XS. It is necessary for removal of broken pieces glass and save the plastic frame of case. To disassemble the iPhone XS or iPhone XS Max, you will need the following tools and screwdrivers: Pentel P2, Driving Y0, PH00, tweezers, plastic mediator, section cup for removing display, opening plastic tool, adhesive tape, new replaceable glass, and glue. The screwdriver set of How-FixIT 1 has all the necessary screwdrivers for disassembling any iPhone. A link to this set you can find in description under the video. Also, you can find links to all these tools and parts. Before disassemble, take out the SIM card tray, turn off the iPhone and unscrew the two screws near the lighting port. Heat the display surface for 1 or 2 minutes using a hairdryer. Take a section cup, set on the bottom of the display, pull up the ring of section cup and push the plastic mediator between the display and the iPhone case. Now separate the display module from the iPhone case. The iPhone XS opens like a book to the right side. In the process of disassemble, I recommend using a magnetic mat. It will help you when you're doing assembling. Disconnect the battery cable and 3 cables of display. Let's begin disassemble for the lower speaker and the Taptic engine. Please note the speaker glued to the case, and if you want to save the adhesive tape, which can be reused during assembly, heat with hairdryer and carefully peel off the speaker from the iPhone case. If your iPhone XS is being disassembled for the first time, remove the silicone tape from under the battery. In my case, the battery previously changed and glued to the double-sided tape. Hit the iPhone case in the place where the Face ID cable is located and gently peel off the cable from the iPhone case. The smartphone disassembled, and now you can begin to remove the cracked glass from the iPhone case. An ordinary hairdryer will not be enough to heat the surface well. You need a hairdryer that gives a temperature of 315 degrees Celsius. Using high temperature, the glass can be removed, but this temperature is quite high, so I recommend using gloves, glasses for eye protection, and surface resistant to high temperature. For example, a silicone pad for soldering. First, remove the glass along the edge of the iPhone case. In the middle glass, glue to the film. If the glass around the camera frame is whole, it will have to be broken off and removed. Cracked glass removed from iPhone case. Now remove the old glue from the case. If you use sharp tool, be careful with the plastic frame of case. To remove old glue more safely, heat the surface with a hairdryer. The camera lens cover is welded to the case of iPhone XS. To install a new glass, you need to remove the camera cover. The correct decision in this case would be to buy a new metal camera holder and the camera lens cover. A link to these parts can be found in description under the video. Why do you need new metal camera holder and camera cover? Because when camera cover turn off, occurs the deformation of metal surface, and when you glue in the camera cover back, it will not hold well. I suppose you could see other instructions on YouTube as other people open the camera cover without removing the camera and glue the camera cover back again. This is bad experience and I do not recommend it. But if you decide to use the parts of your iPhone again, I suggest my method to remove the camera cover. Take a knife with a thin blade and from the upper side begin to separate the camera cover. As you can see, using my method of separating the camera frame, a large part of the metal surface has been preserved. This is good result, and we can glue two parts back. On the surface left elements from the previous welding, and I recommend to remove them. These elements will prevent two parts being properly attached. Wipe the surface of iPhone case with medical alcohol. Take glue and apply it to the surface of case. After gluing the glass with case, you can warm it with hairdryer. Now put some heavy books on the top of iPhone case and give time for the glue to harden. On tube of glue indicated that the final hardness takes place after 24 hours, but at least give the glue 40 minutes for hardening, and then you can begin to assembly process. iPhone XS is assembled, and now we can go to the test before final assembly of iPhone. Connect 3 cables from the display module to the mainboard, and after connect the battery cable. If the iPhone doesn't turn on by pressing on button, connect to the charger. Check the smartphone for sound, vibration, check the camera, flash, and you can begin to the final steps of assembly. Using medicine alcohol, wipe the surface of iPhone housing where all tape was located. Now take new adhesive tape and apply it to the keys. With this tape you save waterproof resistance of your iPhone XS. I left link in description where you can buy this adhesive tape. Well, that's all. The back glass has been replaced, and now you can use your iPhone XS.